Well, it is almost Friday, which means it's time to find out what fun activities are going on this weekend across the Mid Ohio Valley. And of course, we have Artsbridge with us with Joe Oliverio.
Hey, good morning, Henry. How are we doing today?
Welcome back. I know you went to enjoy some cold weather and came back to some more cold weather.
More cold weather, but hey, 74 or 5 degrees this coming weekend. We've got 44 events on the calendar, so plenty of great things to do outside and inside. Friday and Saturday, this is the last weekend for the Parkersburg South High School Theater Group doing their version of Mamma Mia. Hearing it's great, so come on out and catch that Friday and Saturday last weekend. Saturday is the 16th annual Easter Parade on Market Street. People that are going to be in the parade, naturally the Parkersburg High School Girls Varsity State Champs. The parade marshal is going to be Dan White. He's got 20 years as the PHS band director. Luke Colombo, American Idol Gold Ticket winner. And then Zach Circada, local man from here, Greenbrier sous chef, the culinary element, plus many bands, floats, and organizations. While you're downtown for Parkersburg Parade, stick around because from 2:30 to 7:30 is the Art and Beer Festival in downtown. Artists showcasing their work, craft beer tastings, and live performances by regional bands all afternoon. Good weather still.
Should be good weather.
And then while you're down there, the Actors Guild has their 4th annual Lip Sync Battle of Champions. Track 9 is going to perform from 6 to 7, and then the battle will be at 7. They're bringing back past winners from the last 3 years to continue on that tradition. I'll be a judge. Kiki Angelos and Lindsay Dennis, last year's winner, is going to be the judge. 3 ways to do that to determine that champion. You're voting online, you've got the evening voting, and then the judges' votes. So great fundraiser for the Actors Guild, great night of entertainment, tickets still available. And then we're coming up on the end of March, and remember we extended the Artsbridge Scholarship for teachers in the arts areas, and then students or seniors that are going into the arts. So check all that information at the bottom of your screen. That's right, artsbridgeonline.org, and we're excited for what lies ahead.
Now I know we talked a lot about events that are taking place in Parkersburg on Saturday, but remember, head over to artsbridgeonline.org because you said 44 events this weekend.
Things going on in Marietta, People's Bank Theater, Lafayette, Blennerhassett Hotel and Spa, Valley Gem, Sternwheeler, etc.
So hop over there to get that full list, and don't worry, the weather is going to be so much better than what it was like at the start of this week. So get outside and enjoy spring.
Fantastic. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you so much, Joe, for coming in this morning, and we'll have more right after the break.